Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, May the 4th. Got off work a bit early today. Gotta have plans with Mom and Grandma. We're celebrating Mother's Day a little early. Just because they're not available on Sunday. So, gonna get that taken care of now. But before I head off to that, I want to bring up something that I learned. You see, a couple days ago, Stephen George, who's one of the main YouTubers that I follow the content of, one of the main sources of my entertainment, put out a video. He's been on his Stephen Plays channel changing some things this year, and he was like, let's put out a video and explain why. And he has been working with a YouTube partner, someone working at YouTube, and he has learned things about, say, the way that the YouTube algorithm works. And so part of his explanation of why shared what that is. And the way that the YouTube algorithm apparently works is that they don't want you to have a whole bunch of content so that there is something for everyone. They want you to only have content that everyone wants. Now, as far as this channel, I don't really care. This channel follows my day. There's not much I can do with it. But what that means is on Jadekind Gaming, my main channel. The one that has, you know, more prospects for where it's going. If, say, I were to release maybe 2 videos a week, and one of which was like between 10 and 35 minutes long, and was watched by a larger percentage of the audience, and the other was maybe 2 hours long and watched by a smaller percentage of the audience, what YouTube sees is, oh, look at this 2-hour block of content that very few people like. They must not like you. When obviously that is content that is not designed for the bulk of the audience. That is content that I enjoy producing and that is designed for a smaller subsection of the audience. But because it's on the same channel, YouTube blocks them all together as if they're all the same thing, and therefore they must not like me very much. And so it doesn't promote me, and so it makes it harder for the channel to grow. As it turns out, that's exactly what I've been doing for years, because, you know, the mysterious YouTube algorithm is something they like to keep secret. And so until someone came and spilled the beans, and I happened to be around where the beans were spilled, I didn't know. Now, I'm not going to stop making my session videos, and in fact, you know, part of what I've been working on lately is I want to be able to make more things, particularly along the lines of like board game playthrough and that kind of thing. I've been working on getting a ceiling mount. Will come up later, so that I can have a camera to record the table to do other things. But what this means I need to do is split those into 2 channels. And so I have my main channel, which will continue to house all the normal stuff. Unboxings, reviews, discussion videos. All that shorter content that has a wider audience, but move things like the D&D sessions to a separate channel. That is the immediate awareness that I have from that news. Now, that means a few things. Now, one, I just got that channel to the point where it's monetized. So that means I'm taking about half the content and making it no longer monetized. And that's sad, but only sorta. You know, I'll make, in the time period that on a lot of videos I might make 25 cents, I'll make like 5 cents on a session video. It's just fewer views, so less money. So, you know, there's that. And obviously I need to do it because it would help the main content grow. And I can still do like maybe like a campaign begins and like I'll do like an announcement video on the main channel. Be like, hey, go check out on the other channel this if you're interested. Cut a few highlights from the first couple of sessions. Give a bit of a brief overview of what the idea is and use it, just I can promote it, and if people are interested then they go check out that channel, and if they're not then they don't. Now, the biggest initial concern for me is, what do I call it? Like, I could just do Jadekind Gaming 2. There's plenty of YouTube channels that do that, but that's boring. Or like Jadekind Gaming Actual Plays, but technically that phrase is only usually used for playing like role-playing games, and I also want to do board games there, so That might not be the best. And then I came up with like Jadekine Gaming Presents, which I like, which is like Jadekine Gaming Presents A Table of Friends, or Jadekine Gaming Presents The Game Vault. Like, have a title for this channel that is presented by Jadekine Gaming. I like that. I don't know what I want that second bit to be. Like, Jadekine Gaming Presents what? So that's what I'm probably still deciding, although I might change my mind on that as well. So, but trying to figure out what do I call the new channel that has this, this other content. And of course, I can only put so many things at the end of a video, as far as recommending other channels and also including a link to subscribe. So between the subscribe button, I have to include a link to another video, and then I have like 2 channels I can recommend. So vlog and this other channel would kick out the video game channel. Do I keep doing the video game channel? I've been thinking that for a while. And maybe not. Or maybe I move it where only occasionally, not constant. It's stayed small. And there's games I want to play. Like, I will continue doing it for a while now, because I want to finish the couple of games I'm doing right now, and then I want to do the new Bethesda title. Like, I got an Xbox Series 10 to do it. So I plan on still doing that, but that might slowly dwindle down and be a less focused channel as I do this. And then, how do I move things over? How do I make sure that I don't lose an audience? I'm like 6 months into the current campaign that Bob is running, and there will probably be another 1 to 2 years on it. I don't really want to wait that long to move things over. So I'm thinking, what I might want to do is maybe if I like do Hero Quest, maybe I don't start with the whatever the current campaign. Maybe I keep the current campaign for a little while longer on the main channel. Honestly, if this news hadn't come to me on Monday, I wouldn't be thinking about doing this at all. So if it stays there a little longer and I have slow growth for a little while longer, so be it. I just have to start moving in the right direction. And so maybe I do like another series to have at the start of the channel. And then after, you know, it's had a little foundation, I've gotten, you know, the idea of what I'm doing, then I transition the session videos and, you know, do like some announcements and move them over. And try not to lose my audience as I switch channels with it. But first off, I have to figure out a name. And I have to find a way that I can record that kind of content. Well, that's what that mount that I've been building is for. And so, I have it. It's right here. But I need to be able to mount it to the ceiling. So, I guess the idea is to go pick up what I need, probably from Lowe's, to be able to do that. So that's my plan for today. Except that like 2 minutes before starting this vlog, I got a call from Mom, and folks are available since I got off work early, and we're going to go do lunch to celebrate Mother's Day. So I'm going to start by doing that, and then get to some actual work. Happy Mother's Day.
Hope it's not.
Happy Mother's Day to you too, I suppose. Mine's sizzling. So is yours.
Oh yes.
And I'm going to Lowe's to get what I need because I have a gift card. And the reason I have a gift card is because the light in my game room that went out and I've got a replacement for, there was a warranty on it. I didn't go through the actual warranty process, or they would have just sent me a replacement light, because I didn't realize until after I'd bought the replacement that it was under warranty. But they were still nice enough to be like, well, we'll give you the money for it in a gift card. And so, cool. I got it as a gift card, so I need to get some tools and hardware. I'll pick it up here. That'll work. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get one of these, which is like, I think the same thing I got last time, but I ran out of the big ones, and I think I need the big ones. I still have the small ones. Oh well, I'll just get another set because I don't have many of them. And I'm gonna get some slightly longer screws of the same size, like the same diameter, but a 1/2 inch longer, because Obviously they're going through a piece of wood instead of just through like a thin piece of metal like I've used them for before, so I'll pick up some of those. And I'll need something to hang cables with, so I guess I'll get some hooks as well. Although the hooks that I have available here are not quite as closed as I would hope. Like there are ones that are, but are too small. So I might try and find something to help secure something onto the hook. I don't know. I'm just kind of picking stuff up with the idea of trying to meet the needs without knowing exactly what the needs are. Of course, I can use cable ties to tie the cables onto the hooks. That'll work. I might already have some, but I'm not positive, so rather than risk having to come back. And the thing that I didn't know if it existed that I'm looking for, I believe, found. Specialty washers. Rubber washers. Alright, I got some options. Because the idea is to put those between the wood itself and the ceiling, both to keep it from crunching that popcorn ceiling that I'll have to have redone if it looks bad when I move out. And also hopefully to just add a little bit of cushion from the ceiling in case, you know, the dogs upstairs are running circles around it like they like to do. Little cushion, less shaky is the goal. And the last thing that I know I need to pick up while here is a tool, a stud finder. Because ideally I'll have at least one screw going into a stud in the ceiling when I'm doing it. It took me a while to find them because it's right here behind this ladder is apparently where they are. Or stairs. So I'm gonna try and find them here, looking through the stairs. So I think I'm gonna get this one. This is possibly the most expensive one they have at $54. But not only does it do, like, it finds the stud and helps you find the middle of it, which is helpful. There's lots that do that. It also specifically scans for metal and for, like, wires, like live wiring. And as I have no idea where the wiring is going in that ceiling, and it's gonna be fairly near the light, and I don't know which direction those wires run, I'd assume towards the light switch, but I'm not positive because the place was made by idiots. I know this because none of the walls are level. Then there's been other wiring issues in the past. You know, there's been issues. So rather than assume that it's going the direction that I would put it, I think I'll get the one that can let me check and make sure that I don't go up into a wire. You know, that seems like a good thing. And ultimately, because I was spending the money off of the gift card, I was like, whatever, get the nice one. I think it's the kind that my dad had when I was moving into the condo, and he was helping me with stuff with there, and I was like, this one's really nice. It works well. So I might as well get the one that I remember looking like the one that I thought worked so well. I mean, ultimately, the gift card more than covered everything. And I got stuff like, I'll probably need 2 of these rubber washers, but maybe 4. But I might want to double them up, so let's get 8 just in case. Because, whatever. I'm like, let's get what I have so I can do what I need. And I don't know, maybe this weekend I'll take the time and I'll actually get that thing put up where it goes. And be able to start having the camera that looks down at the table. I mean, wouldn't that be something? And I had plans to get a little bit more done today. Just a few things around the condo. But I did not have going out to lunch with family in those plans. So it came up last minute, and I'm like, you know what? Priorities should be put to family. So I went and did that, and it was fun. But that means I'm not going to get a few things done. Because I get home, and it's right in time to watch On the Anvil. And so, On the Anvil was fun. As long as I remember it, it's something I enjoy doing on a weekly basis. Settling in, enjoying a live stream. I don't do that a lot, but I like that one. Otherwise, yeah, no, today was mostly accepting I will need to make changes to the gaming channel and getting things moving forward to do so. You know, I got this thing. Now I should have the pile of whatever I need to actually get it put up. That'll take some time still, because it's the kind of thing, in order to put that up, I will have to move the table into position, try and figure out where I want it based on the camera being in it, like literally like hold it into a place, figure out how to mark where that is so I can take a look at here's what it looks like, and just kind of keep doing that until I decide this is a good spot for the camera to live. And then once I have everything like attached, I will have to make guides in the program in OBS so that I can, every time I move the table into place, I can line it up exactly the same. Definitely some stuff to do with that, but that will allow things to advance further. Then I'll need to get one of those Elgato Steam Decks so that I have buttons to switch things around, but bit by bit. And it'll be cool to have it working. Be fun to play Hero Quest. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just the base game, which I've played some of as a child. I have all sorts of expansions and stuff that I've never played, or that until recently never existed. To do beyond that, that's not even what I'm thinking of at this point. I'm like just thinking, just the base game, the original quests, that'll be a cool initial series. Hopefully sooner, next month or two, start getting that, ideally. Not longer than that, I hope. We'll see. For now, I'm gonna get ready and get to bed. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.